Hello, my loves. 31 days of Hekate. Today is day 20. I wanted to share a message that she gave me last night. I did a new moon ritual, and yesterday I shared the new moon ritual. If you did it, fantastic. Let me know how it went in the comments. Otherwise, save this for later to reflect on. But the message she gave me was to choose yourself. Now, this, I've said before, Hekate comes to you for whatever healing and medicine you need in that time of your life. For me, she came because I need more confidence and self esteem. I have this, well, I have numerous issues, but she came to me for that, basically. And so, one of the things I normally do anyway is to say, okay, if you have any messages for me in my dreams, I'll pay attention to my dreams. But sometimes I don't remember my dreams. So honestly, when I wake up in the morning, when I'm still in bed and I have the journal by my bed, I say, what should I know right now? What should I be remembering from whatever dreams I had? What should I be remembering? And then I write down whatever comes through. It's not always her that talks, right? So because I also do work with my ancestors and I have my own spirit guides and everything. So I ask that question, and then whatever message comes through is what I write down. And so that's the one she gave today, was to choose yourself, and understand that choosing yourself doesn't mean you're selfish. What that means is that you're choosing what makes you happy, what brings you peace. It's not always about happiness. What brings you peace, what brings you fulfillment, those are all different feelings. They can intertwine, but they're all different feelings. What makes you feel that way? So if that feels like giving to other people, if it feels like helping other people, and that brings you joy, that or brings you fulfillment, then that is still choosing yourself. So when she said choose yourself, it wasn't to say no to everybody. It was to say, would this action of service, of giving, bring me fulfillment and joy? If it would be too draining, if it drains me and I feel like it would be draining in a negative way, then I will say no. Boundaries are not for the other person, boundaries are for you. That's also something she said. Boundaries are for you. It is for you and your happiness and your peace. If you feel called to help whoever, whether that's family, whether it's strangers on the internet like myself, whoever that is it bringing you fulfillment? And if it is, then you're still choosing yourself. But you have to be more intentional about choosing yourself. Now, for people pleasers like myself, I'm a former people pleaser. Particularly, this is difficult for people on the spectrum because we want to say yes to everybody so that we're accepted, and we feel like we're worthy or whatever. For that, it is harder. So what you need to do is when you each time you choose yourself and you say, okay, this is not going to bring me fulfillment, journal around the feelings that come up. When I first started setting boundaries for myself and telling people no, there was a lot of guilt around that. In fact, I ended up giving a whole explanation of why I was saying no, when no is a complete answer. And I had to remember that, but I had to journal around, okay, why do I feel guilty? Let's trace that back to when was the first moment that I feel guilt, that I compromised my own peace for somebody else's happiness, for somebody else's pleasure, to fill somebody else up. And then that's what you journal around. So when you choose yourself, which should be every single moment of your life, when you choose yourself, whatever feelings come up from that, even if it's joy, even if it's positive feelings, then write that down too, to be like, I felt this wonderful sense of joy when I did this action, for when I chose myself in whatever way. And then if it's negative feelings, work around that as well. For me, it was a lot. It was negative. It was positive as well, but in the beginning it was negative, and I still struggle with that negative versus, okay, I know this is good for me. It's still a struggle, which I know that's why she's here and helping me and gave that message. But I need to choose myself, and you need to choose yourself every moment of every day. Choose yourself. Set boundaries for yourself. They are for you, and they are for your own peace and your own protection. So what is happening in the world right now is there is a revolution and an evolution happening on a spiritual level that is affecting everybody in their body and their mind, brain chemistry, and everything. Protecting yourself is even more important now than ever. Choosing yourself is even more important now than ever. Yourself first, then if you're in a relationship, your partner second. If you have kids, your kids third. Your kids third, honestly. In my opinion, I don't know. Parents may think differently, but yourself, your immediate loved ones, and then friends outside of that. Like, that's how it should be. You need to be protecting your own energy. Not to say you're saying no to everybody, but you are more intentional about who you say no to, and asking that question: is it fulfilling me? Is this action of giving, of pouring out, is it filling me as I pour? Like, is it mutual? Is it, you know what I'm trying to say? Is it fulfilling on both sides? And that is still choosing yourself. So that is the message. Choose yourself every moment of every day. Walk with confidence. Walk as if you are the main character. And I don't even want to say, I know that's a saying, walk as like, be the main character. Be the author. You're not just the main character, you're the author. You are the one that writes and dictates what the main character does. A lot of times, yes, when we're writing stories, we emulate the main person off of ourselves sometimes, right? So you can still be the main character, but be the author. And walk through the world. You are the author of your own story. Walk through the world with that confidence. Like, I can write my life and my actions whatever way I want to. Everybody else's reactions to that is their reactions. I can take it into account, right? I can take their feelings into account when thinking of my own protection and my own fulfillment. But I am the author, and everybody else is just characters. You can find you a great co-writer. That's a blessing. But you're the author. Remember that. Choose yourself. I love you. If you are a devotee of Hekate, Hekate loves you. Whatever your faith is, Source loves you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.